to A-Town High School here in Abingdon, Illinois, as we get ready for some Wednesday night volleyball here on TSSR Game Time Live. It's presented by MDH. My name's Wyatt Reed, as it is homecoming week here at A-Town High School, Abingdon Avon High School, that is, as the festivities, they are underway. And, well, they've been having a lot of fun this week so far, and part of those festivities is a little bit of volleyball. We got 2 nights of volleyball this week before we get to the homecoming football game, which we'll have for you on Friday night here on TSSR. So, A-Town fans rejoice. We'll be here for the next 3 nights on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. As we come into this one, the A-Town volleyball team, they have since picked up their first win of the season. They did that in a game that you saw right here on TSSR last week against Bushnell-Prairie City. But however, that is their only win of the season, but they're looking to use that momentum from that first win. They played a really, really tight game in their last one in a close loss against United just a few days back. They lost 2-1, a very close contest there. So they're going to look to use a little bit of that momentum from that close contest and bring it in here as Stark County, the Rebels, make their way to Abingdon here this evening. Stark County tonight, North Fulton tomorrow. That's the schedule for the next couple of days. But Stark County, they've been struggling a little bit as well this season. They are 4-15 according to Max Preps. But yeah, Max Preps sometimes not the most reliable, mainly because they don't have tonight's game on the schedule on Max Preps. I don't know why that's the case. It happens sometimes. Whoever programs Stark County's Max Preps site, and A-Town's. It's not on A-Town's either, I don't believe. But either way, yeah, take what you learn from Max Preps with a grain of salt. But they come in, according to Max Preps, 4-15 on the season. Their last contest was a close loss against Anawan, where they lost 2-1. Their last win came on September 22nd. Excuse me, as they got a 2-1 win over Princeville. So, like I said, both teams kind of struggling here a little bit coming into the year. A-Town using a lot of their youth in various matches. We'll see which young players they bring in when it comes to varsity time. But the junior varsity game about to get underway here on TSSR, and then we'll have the varsity game a little bit later on here this evening. Feel free to get into the comments. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for, and just your reaction to the match as it goes along. And it is a homecoming week, so if you got, I don't know, homecoming message to these kids, I'm sure, or for the broadcast, maybe some of the kids are out there watching, maybe some of you high schoolers out there. Whatever the case may be, we can talk homecoming. We can talk anything throughout this stream here. That's kind of the cool thing about doing live streams here on YouTube, because you don't have to hold it down to whatever your big bosses say here. Obviously, we'll cover the game, but we'll cover a number of things as the broadcast goes along. Oh, it's a beautiful evening here at A-Town High School as we get ready for the start of this match. A-Town, their JV starters, kind of the same because, well, they don't have a very deep JV roster. They did have some freshman games earlier in the year, but they've since not done that, I guess, since conference play. I don't know what the reasoning behind that is, but haven't seen a lot of freshman games. But there are a few players on the JV roster for A-Town, but not as deep as, say, a Stark County is here this evening. Let's get those Stark County numbers up there on my score sheet so I can give you the starting lineup. And it was the only lineup I did not have here this evening. So let's go with that. Your starting lineup for Stark County: number 1, J.C. Endris. Number 17 is Gracie Rowell. Number 21 is Michelle Atchley. Number 19 is Charlotte Hegwood. Number 15 is Taylor Price. And number 33 is Adeline Gibson. So that's your starting lineup for Stark County. They will be in the red on the right side of your screen. What's that? 15 goes in for 18. Tessa Potter. That means I believe Tessa's going to be the libero here this evening. For the A-Town side, their lineup pretty similar here. They start off with number 3. That is Camden Hull. Number 2 is Emily Wallace. Number 1 is Ava Patch. Number 14 is Vivian Bigger. Number 4, Mackenzie Creek. And number 22 is Kayanne Andrews. So that's your starting lineup here this evening as we get the lineups all squared away here. The official chatting with the Stark County head coach, making sure everything's all square and good to go. And we're about ready for some homecoming week volleyball. Again, we'll be here tomorrow as well. 2 matches here this homecoming week. And the officials still chatting with both sides here, making sure lineups are all good to go. It looks like A-Town will start with the serve, and we are about to get underway. Camden Hull going to start this one off here with the service. In our JV matchup here this evening, Hull serves it in, and we're underway here at A-Town High School. Hull going to set it up. There is Ava Patch, and Ava Patch going to get one off the block and get a kill right away here tonight. Ava Patch gets that one off the block. I tell you, I was watching her warm up here tonight, and I just got to say, she is going to be a very special player here at A-Town High School in the years to come, as that one goes out of play off the hands of Stark County. So Camden Hull starts with an ace. A 2-0 start here for A-Town, as a kill for Patch and an ace for Hull. Can't beat that start as they go back over the net here, but yeah, I was watching Ava Patch. I think she's going to be the player to watch for many years to come here at A-Town High School, as that one swung on, hit too far by number 21 for Stark County. That is Michelle Atchley. 3-0 start here for the A-Town JV squad in our JV matchup, as that one, oh, they say that one hit the back low. They hit the Stark County player. I thought they were going to say that one was in, but it is another service ace for Camden Hull. So how about this start here for A-Town? Here's Hull again, awkwardly able to save that one, Stark County. A-Town will set it up. Bounces that one into the corner. Nice effort there, as that one tapped over the net. Ooh, miscommunication there for A-Town. Got to go over the net. It does. 4-0 start here for A-Town, as that one nicely done by number 21. That's Michelle Atchley. She's going to have her first kill of the night for Stark County, and Stark County's on the board. It's 4-1. Again, good to have you with us here this evening. Another beautiful night here in West Central Illinois. West Central Illinois. Serving that one in, it's number 1, J.C. Endress for Stark County. Their first service point of the match. It goes out of play, and they'll give the service right back to A-Town, and they'll match their largest lead they've had here today in a 4-point lead, 5-1. Late arriving crowd, but with all the festivities with homecoming, I'm not really surprised. Emily Wallace with the serve for A-Town. I think they got a middle school game going on here tonight at A-Town. Is that what's going on the football field? Junior high football here tonight. Ooh, that's a double hit, it looked like, for Stark County. 4 hits, they say. Either way, it's going to be a point for the Tornadoes. Well, football going. They got the FFA here. Whose FFA team is here? What are they doing? A little competition here tonight as well? I don't know. There's a lot going on here tonight. Oh, is that one? Oh, nice save there. Nice dig by A-Town. Here's Patch. And send it across. Setting that one up. There's Hennepin, who swings a little too hard on that one. Molly Hennepin's been getting some more playing time here for A-Town over the last couple of weeks. She is a freshman. There's only 2 sophomores on this A-Town roster, this JV roster. That one goes out of play, 7-2. Service error there for Stark County. And there's Miss Ava Patch. She'll serve it up, and that one touched last. Number 33, Adeline Gibson, touched it. It goes out of play, and it'll be a service ace for Ava Patch. So she's got an ace and a kill here tonight. First 10 points, that's a pretty good start. Here's Patch again. Good communication there by number 1, JC Endress. I think people in the bathroom could hear that she got that one. Good communication. That's key in this game. Setting it up as Hall. That one, oh, nice play there by Bigger, but it's dug out. Tapped over on 2, tried to catch him off guard. As that one, a nice play down to the floor. That's number 19. I believe that's number 19. Yep, number 19. That is Charlotte Hegwood. She's a junior, but she's getting some playing time here for the Stark County JV squad, as tapped over at the net after a really good serve there by number 21, Michelle Atchley, excuse me. That one's got to go over. Hennepin can't get it over the net, and back-to-back points here for the Rebels. They've cut the lead down to 4. A-Town's had control of this one from the get-go. Biggest lead, 8-2, and there's a beautiful serve right there. A-Town thought that one was going to go out of play, but it'll be in play. And it'll be a service ace for number 21, Michelle Atchley. That is her first service ace, so 8-5 now the score. Tapped over on 2. Almost got that one. Nice play there. That one going to go down to the floor, as that is Camden Hull. She's going to pick up the kill to come along with the 2 aces that she has here this evening. How about the start for Camden Hull? 9-5. As the service in by Vivian Bigger. Got to go over here for Stark County. They get it. Hall sets it up for, that is Ella Timmons. Name we have yet to say tonight, but getting her name out outside of the starting lineup. Stark County, and they run into the net. I think number 19, Charlotte Hegwood, runs into the net there. A violation on Stark County, the Rebels. It makes it 10-5. Vivian Bigger will serve that one into the corner. That one off the top of the roof, and that one going to go down to the floor. Good effort by Stark County, but that one went high into the rafters, hit the roof, and went straight back down to the floor. You don't have hardly any time once that thing hits the ceiling. So that's a service ace. A-Town's up to 4 aces already here in this contest. 11-5 now the score. Camden Hall gets that one to Timmons, goes far side. And that will be another point there, kind of an error on the Stark County side. More than it was a kill. That is going to be a 12-5 lead, matching the biggest A-Town's had. That one goes out of play by Bigger. So her service comes to an end to 12-6. Service comes in now, Stark County. Here's Hennepin. Oh, Hennepin got some power, and she shows that one. Gets that one to go. That is a kill. Molly Hennepin getting on the stat sheet here tonight. Now she's going to go serve. Hennepin puts that one far side. Stark County got to get this one over. They do. Here's Hull. Emily Wallace taps it down. A good effort there by Addie Westfall. Back to Wallace. Off the block. Dug out nicely by Stark County. Here's Hull. Timmons going to send that one down to the floor. It's Ella Timmons. She'll get on the stat sheet here tonight with a kill. 14-6. A-Town with the lead. A nice play there by Ella Timmons. And Hennepin's serve goes straight into the net, so the lead back down to 7 for A-Town, 14-7. And if you're just joining us, it's going to be a busy week here at A-Town High School. So you A-Town fans out there, rejoice. 2 volleyball contests and a football contest on Friday. Oh, that one off the face of number 14, Madison Enzi, the sophomore. That is going to be a kill for Emily Wallace, her first of the night. And a painful one at that. 15-7 now the score. A-Town rolling here in this first set. Best of 3, there's Wallace again, nearly got it. That's gonna be another kill for Wallace. Back-to-back kills for Emily Wallace, as my pencil just broke. Pump out a little more lead and we'll be good to go. 16-7 as Timmons serves that one in for A-Town. Tap down at the net. Nice play by Ava Patch. Patch is going to send that one down to the floor. Her second kill of the night. Oh, no, they say the violation, excuse me. My apologies. Got ahead of myself. It's now 16-8. Substitution. Adeline Gibson, number 33, into the match for Stark County. She'll come in to do the serving duties. 16-8 our score. Gibson, another junior on this junior varsity roster. Here's Ava Patch, hammers that one down to the floor. No mistakes there. She wanted that second kill so bad. She gets that one to go. Second kill of the night to go along with an ace for Ava Patch. 17-8. As that one served in now by Camden Hall. Hall sets it up. Emily Wallace a little too far in the back corner. 17-9. As they try to get the ball. Looks like the ball went out of the gym here, so they had to go chase that down. It was probably halfway down the hallway. As that serve is in by J.C. Endress. Gets it to Wallace. Wallace has that one dug out by Stark County. As the Rebels going for that one, it did not. They thought it was going to touch an A-Town player. That's Gracie Rowell with the swing, but unsuccessful, and it's now 18-9. A-Town has been able to maintain this big lead here in this first set. Just not doing too much. There's Hennepin, as that one, a nice play there. That might be a kill for Stark County. We'll see what number they might put that one on. I think that's number 17. She might get a kill on that one. She does not. Matter of fact, they take her off the floor. They bring in Addie Westfall, number 11, going to come into the match to serve this one. Ooh, that one touched over on 2, a nice play. Stark County was ready for it, though. Here's Hall, gets it to Ava Patch. Battle at the net, and it's going to be a point for A-Town. 19-10. I'm surprised at how big this lead has been that Stark County hasn't called a timeout here in this first set. Ava Patch will come in, 2 kills and an ace here tonight. And Patch serves that one in, a lot of force on that one. That's at the net, it's got to go back over. Nicely done. Ella Timmons is going to pick up another kill. 2 kills for Ella Timmons. Timmons with 2, Wallace with 2, Patch with 2 by my tally. Oh, that serve had to be saved there in the corner as it goes out of play. Some people, if you're a generous scorekeeper, would count that one as an ace for Ava Patch, but I don't consider that one an ace. Nearly an ace right there. Patch being a 4. That one goes over the what is that divide right there? The red divide at the top of the screen. And if it goes over that, it's ruled out of play. So 22-10, Ava Patch still with the serve. And this freshman right here, as I said earlier in the broadcast, she is going to be something special here in the years to come at A-Town. And right on cue, the old announcer's curse right there. Sends that one into the net. But still, she's going to be one heck of a player here. Keep the name in mind. Here is Ella Timmons. That one, oh, tried to get that one on the far side. Can't get that one in. The lead down to 10, 22-10, or 22-12, I should say, as A-Town currently sitting just a few points away from winning this first set. Haven't done anything super special. A bunch of players chipping in here this evening as that one punched over. Tapped over on two, scrambling a little bit is Stark County. That was near the no-man zone as that one sent over by Bigger. Love tap right there, back over. Here's Hull, sets it up for Timmons, who can't get it over the net. So 3 straight points for Stark County from the Rebels. 12-point lead is down to single digits. Service comes in. Oh, and there's a scramble for it. Oh, they get it over the net. Somehow, some way, I didn't think that had a chance of getting over. Dug out by Patch. Here's Bigger. Off the block and down to the floor. After all that, Vivian Bigger is going to get her first kill of the night. What a wild point that was. Bigger with a kill and an ace here this evening. And right after that kill, she's going to get the service. 2 points away from winning this first set, the A-Town JV side. Is that one awkwardly off the hands of Madison Enzi for Stark County, and now it is set point, another service ace for Vivian Bigger. 5 service aces here in the first set. And Bigger gets that one in. Got to get it over now as Stark County does so. Here, this one, ooh, a scramble here as it's going to go out of play. Kind of a little miscommunication right there on that one by A-Town. 24-14 the score. Just 2 kills and 1 ace for Stark County. Kind of a dominant first set. They're right on cue, and there's another ace. That is an ace for number 19. That's Charlotte Hegwood. So she's got a kill and an ace. Her teammate, Michelle Atchley, the only other player to get stats with a kill and an ace. And then the service error goes into the net. That will end our first set. 25-15, the final score here in set number 1. Domination by the A-Town side. But it's best of 3. Will Stark County respond? We'll find out after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their healthcare.
Welcome back, TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Wyatt Reed on the call here at A-Town High School. Homecoming week. And the A-Town JV squad off to a really roaring start here in this one. Led the entire way in the first set as the A-Town Tornadoes take the first set 25-15. And we'll have the second set for you here. A-Town looking for that second set. Stark County looking to respond here as it was kind of a joint effort in that first set for A-Town. They got a number of players with a couple of kills, some players with a couple of aces. Ava Patch, 2 kills and an ace. Emily Wallace with 2 kills here tonight. Camden Hall, 1 kill, 2 aces. Same for Vivian Bigger, 1 kill, 2 aces. 2 kills tonight for Ella Timmons, and 1 kill tonight for Molly Hennefant. That's your stat rundown there for A-Town. Stark County, kind of a quiet first set here, as their stat leaders, it kind of goes number 19, that is Charlotte Hegwood, a kill and an ace. And number 21, Michelle Atchley, 1 kill and 1 ace. And that's it. So, like I said, a dominant first set. We'll set the scoreboard there. Put the 1 in the games column for the Tornadoes. We're about to get this one underway for set number 2, as they've stopped the clock with 45 seconds to go. Both teams are on the floor, so we're ready to go. Don't forget to join us for the varsity match. That will take place a little bit later on, once this one comes to a close. We'll have that on the other stream. The other stream link created. Just go to the live tab of this very YouTube page, as there's a good start for Stark County after things really didn't go their way in that first set. And that is a service ace for number 1, and that is JC Endress. Service back in. Scrambling a little bit here is A-Town, but they are able to get it back over. Here's Stark County. Are they keeping that one in? The answer is no. 1-1 our score. As hitting that one just a hair long, I believe, was Gracie Rowell, number 17. So serving it in now is Camden Hall. Tap back over. Here's Emily Wallace. Wallace having a good night, and it continues. Emily Wallace, another kill, her 3rd here of the night. 2-1, A-Town with the lead. By the way, that early 1-0 lead was the first lead that Stark County has held in this entire match, as that is a beautiful play there. A service ace for Camden Hall. Back-to-back points for A-Town, and it is a 3-1 start. Camden Hall now with 3 aces on the night. She hits that one just a hair too long. And getting the 1 number that I have left here. There we go. 3-2 now the score. But yeah, kind of a dominant first set as Madison Kaiser, the freshman, comes in, number 20. And she will serve it up. Oh, and she nearly put that in no man's land. Matter of fact, she does. How about that serve for Kaiser? So Kaiser on the stat sheet here. She's going to have a service ace. Already the same amount of aces that they had. That's right out of play, just barely. Kaiser nearly had back-to-back. 4-3 now the score. Emily Wallace will come in and serve it up. Wallace, oh, just got that over the net, and that one hits the face. Second time we've seen a Stark County player get hit in the face. Addie Westfall, the victim on that one. Another service ace, though, for Wallace. She's got her first ace, actually, of the night. And that one somehow goes over, dug out by Bigger, off the top of the net and down to the floor. All that chaos, Camden Hall is going to get a kill out of it. Are you kidding me? What a wild play. Camden Hall having herself a night. 3 aces, 2 kills. This one has to go over. It does. Scrambling a little bit. This one couldn't get over. A-Town with 4 hits. As Stark County with an answer right there, 6-4. After a 25-15 first set. A-Town with that win in the first set. So Stark County needs to win this set in order to keep this match going. that one get touched? It sure did. That thing had some steam on it. That's Michelle Ashley, number 21, and she's got a service ace, her second of the night. Ashley then serves that one out of play. Gotta update the scoreboard here a little bit, a little slow getting that updated here tonight. I've been distracted. My phone isn't working here tonight. I was on my way here. It's actually still in Burlington. Start my hour drive here, and my phone just shut off on its own. I don't know what happened. It just shut off in my pocket, and I haven't been able to get it to turn on since. As that one goes down to the floor, that's going to be Camden Hall with another kill. She is now up to 3 kills and 3 aces here on the night. And for you smarty pantses out there asking if I charged it, yes, I did. I charged it during my nap today. So it didn't just die, unless it literally just might have had its last breath and crapped out on me. 8-6 our score. So if anybody who knows me is trying to get a hold of me, I'm not ignoring you, I swear to God. I just don't have a phone right now. Gonna have to go to the old store tomorrow, it looks like. That's a good $600 I wasn't planning on spending today or tomorrow. Any day, really. Back to the volleyball here. Camden Hall gets it over for A-Town. Nice play there by Endress. Here's Hennefant, taps it over. 9-6. Punch back over by Endress. Dug out here by Ava Patch. Boy, we got bodies flying all over the place here. Oh, and they tried to get that one over and unable to do so. Addie Westfall was a little bit out of position because she had one of her players, one of her teammates, on the floor right in front of her. Vivian Bigger serves that one up. Got to go over here. Stark County able to do it. Here's Timmons. Timmons going to pick up the kill as Ella Timmons having herself a good night here tonight. She is up to 3 kills by my tally. 2 on the scoreboard to my right, but as I said, I'm a little more generous sometimes as that one served into the net. So a service error there by A-Town. 11-7 now the score. As Addie Westfall. Here's Molly Hennefant sending that one towards the middle. Oh, and Stark County, some miscommunication right there. Unable to get that one back across. It's 12-7. We haven't seen a timeout here in this match, which is kind of surprising. I thought with just how dominant A-Town looked in that first set, I thought for sure Stark County would call a timeout at some point, but they didn't. The lead got up to as much as 12. Emily Wallace hammers that one to the floor. Wallace with another kill. She's at 4 tonight. And it's up to a 6-point lead. Sometimes you just got to trust your kids, though, and that might be the approach by head coach Molly Jo Groder. Hopefully I said that name right there for Stark County. Here is Timmons. Is that gonna be another? Is that gonna be a kill for Timmons? It is. They put it on the scoreboard real quickly, so I'll give it to her as well. Ella Timmons with a kill. 14-7 our score. As we got a whistle, and I believe Mackenzie Creek stepped on the line before she got that one served. And that is going to be a point for Stark County. So a little error right there. Adeline Gibson will serve it up for Stark County. As that's tapped over on 2 by Camden Hall. Got to go over here for the Rebels. It does. Hall sets it up for Wallace. Wallace off the block. Nice play there defensively by the Rebels. This one a little trouble at the net. It goes out of play. All last touch by A-Town. 14-9 now the score. Here to serve it up now. Still again, Adeline Gibson, number 33. As that one goes out of play. So a service error there by Stark County, and the lead back up to 6. Coming into the match, number 22, Kayanne Andrews, as she will serve now. Andrews serves that one in play there. A-Town leading by 6 and can't get that one over the net. A good effort there by J.C. Endress, but unable to get it over the net. 16-9, Stark County needing to go on a little bit of a run, but they haven't been able to get anything going here tonight in this JV matchup. And Endress, that one I think went awkwardly off the hand. When you expect it to go on one spot, land on one spot of your wrist, and it goes somewhere completely different. As Kayanne Andrews serving once again. Oh, and that one. Oh, and Kayanne Andrews knows she might have messed up on that one. I don't think that one was going to go way out of play, but that is instead going to be a kill here tonight for Addie Westfall. Number 11 gets her first. As Patch gets it over for A-Town. Back across is the Rebels. Here's Emily Wallace. Wallace can't get it over. And the lead down to 6. 17-11. Service goes in by Endress. Tapped over on 2 by Hull. And there's a swing, and that one awkwardly off the hands of Charlotte Hegwood. That hits the floor. It's now 18-11. They have an extra kill for number 21 for Stark County. Oh, that one off the light fixture, and that one down to the floor. One of those light fixtures up there. And Camden Hull is going to have another service ace. 19-11. Hull nearly had another one. Camden Hull has had one heck of a night here. There's Vivian Bigger hammering that one to the floor. It's 20-11. Bigger now with 2 kills tonight. Camden Hull tonight, she's got 3 kills and 4 aces. That is a pretty good night at the office here during homecoming week, as that one sent over, but they're going to say a slight double hit, I believe. Either way, a violation on Stark County, and the lead is ballooned to 10. Still Stark County not calling timeouts, though. They're ride or die kind of way. 21-11 our score. Camden Hull serves it in here for A-Town, and Hull keeps her good night going. Holy cow, what a play there. And it has just been a serving clinic here by Camden Hull tonight. Up to 5 aces. As there's a new number in there. That is number 22. That is Gia Swearingen. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Point there for Stark County. Got some new names in there. Trying to get as many of them in as I can. Number 24, Emily Bishop in for Stark County. Here's Emily Wallace. One dug out by Madison Kaiser. Oh, and that one hits the floor. That was kind of an awkward play. It lands in the middle of all the A-Town players that were over there. And I think they give that kill. They give that kill is that to Hennepin? Or no, she came onto the floor, I believe. I don't know who they gave that kill to. Either way, it's 23-12. 2 points away is A-Town. I didn't expect that one to hit the floor, so I didn't look at the number of who hit it. It's the beauty of volleyball, though. Sometimes they're going to hit the floor. You got to pay very close attention. Here's Hennepin off the block. Ooh, they say that one did get over. And then that one pushed into the corner and down to the floor. Number 11, Addie Westfall. Going to get another kill here tonight. Just 5 kills by my tally here tonight for Stark County. They give it to number 14. I don't think that is right. That is Madison Enzi. The scoreboard here at the arena gave it to. I don't think Enzi's even on the floor. Either way, it's 23-13. And another point here for the Rebels. That one goes into the net. Now 14 is on the floor. My apologies, but I don't think she was the one that got the point. Madison Enzi, though, will serve it up. Trying to keep this match alive here for Stark County. Looking to go on a run here, 23-14. That one back, Wallace. Here's Ava Patch. Haven't heard much from her here in this second set. And Patch getting a little anxious on that one. It goes out of play, 23-15. Here's Patch, or excuse me, that one served in, I should say, by Enzi. And then that one blocked nicely by Patch in front of the net. Oh, and just nowhere to go. Gia Swearingen had nowhere to go. She hit it, and it went straight up. She was hoping to get that one over the net, but it went straight up, and none of her teammates could get to it in time. Here's Ava Patch serving for the match. Swearingen gets it in, tapped over by Hull. 24-15. Hennepin gets it to Hull. Here's Timmons, taps it. And that one hit out of play off the hands of Adeline Gibson, and that is going to end this match as A-Town wins by the same score they did in the first set. 25-15, 25-15 your final score. As that was a dominant performance by these youngsters here at A-Town High School here during homecoming week. A very busy week for everyone here at A-Town, but the focus, they kept their focus and they kind of dominated the way through here in this JV match. So let's take a look at some of the numbers here as we're going to go down the list here on my sheet as I see them here. A-Town, Ava Patch, number 1, ended up with 2 kills and an ace here tonight. 4 kills and an ace tonight for Emily Wallace. Camden Hall, 3 kills, 5 aces tonight. She definitely stood out here tonight. A very good performance from Camden Hall. Mackenzie Creek, I don't have her with any stats here tonight, but Vivian Bigger with 2 kills and 2 aces in this contest. Ella Timmons, 4 kills tonight by my tally. Molly Hennepin with a kill tonight, and K.N. Andrews was out on the floor a little bit, but did not tally any stats. So those are your A-Town numbers there. Stark County, the Rebels, their numbers kind of quiet here in the dominant win here for A-Town, as their leading scorer here is going to be number 21. That is Michelle Atchley, the junior, getting some playing time in the JV match here tonight. Atchley, 2 kills, 2 kills and 2 aces here this evening. You've got 1 kill tonight by number 19. That's Charlotte Hegwood. Number 20 is Madison Kaiser. She did get an ace here this evening. Number 11 is Addie Westfall. She had 2 kills tonight and 1 ace tonight for number 1, JC Endress. And that is your stats for Stark County here tonight as they fall, or yes, for Stark County tonight as they fall in 2 sets. 25-15, 25-15. Dominance there for the A-Town JV squad, which I've been saying, all season long as we've been watching these JV players just get that extra time. I mean, this is going to be a very good squad here. I know they're kind of The A-Town varsity side is struggling a little bit here, but once these players become upperclassmen and become the leaders of this team, especially led by Ava Patch, I mean, this team has got potential written all over it here. So very excited to see where this team goes here in the future, especially led by Ava Patch and crew. But yeah, they're going to have a lot riding on them here in the years to come at A-Town High School. Again, I think Ava Patch is going to be one heck of a player. She kind of quiet in the second set, but definitely in the first set put on a pretty good performance. And she's a special kid, and I think she's going to be leading the way here at A-Town High School in the years to come. So that's going to do it for this broadcast here. We do have our varsity match here in just a little bit. The link is created. Head to the live tab at TSSR right here on our homepage here. Just click on our profile, go to the live tab, and there you'll see the link created for the varsity match, which is going to get underway probably really close to 7 o'clock here tonight, I imagine. We'll go on the air a couple minutes beforehand to get you ready. As just watched another player get hit in the head for Stark County. That has happened 3 times here tonight for Stark County, getting beamed in the face there. What number was that? Is that number 20? That's number 28. Coley Johnston just took one right to the schnoz just a moment ago in warm-up. So we'll see how this one plays out. They've started the clock, so we'll step aside. And our varsity match coming up here in just moments. Again, head to our homepage and head to the live tab. We'll be on in just a couple of minutes. Thank you so much for joining us here from A-Town High School. For my camera girl, Alyssa, my name's Wyatt Reed. 25-15, 25-15. Final score here tonight, the A-Town JV winning in this one. Varsity match coming up in just a bit. Thanks for joining us.